Hi, everyone. Sorting these out. My new favorite card, yesterday's Emperor card. So the shift is happening. The energy shift is here. Many of you may have felt it, woke up feeling it. Maybe some of you are like me, not sleeping at night whatsoever. I was up at least until about 5 a.m. after about a 12 or 13-hour day yesterday. The Facebook group I held with Sylvia was absolutely amazing, and it will only get better from this point as we learn how to deal with it more. It was amazing, but if any of you were there yesterday, hi everyone, with Sylvia and I, you saw how much I messed up. I don't know Facebook. I'm not even going to get into it. I almost decided to quit Facebook forever after last night, but I'm not going to do it because I'm sure it's like just a challenge. If you guys were there or if you see the video, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. And I've always said I'm not a Facebook person, but maybe that's just a challenge that I have to overcome. Do I want to have these awesome private sessions with groups? It was just so cool. I can't explain it. I see why readers do the private groups. Just a great vibe. And the energy was just awesome. So thank you for everyone that did join me. If anyone's still waiting for a reading, I know 2 people are waiting for a reading because I'm waiting for your payment. Just so you know, like when there's certain type of payments, I don't know. They don't show up until it actually goes through. Otherwise, I am in a position, if there are people that would like to take me up on the $40 special. Now, for the first, I'm going to take 10. I'm going to let you know, I'll take 10 people now today. And if you could please not be a repeat from 2 weeks ago, but I will give you an opportunity after I take the first 10. If you want another $40 special, I don't mind doing that, but there are people that missed out and there are people that want the reading. And on top of that, there's, some people asked to get another one. And I said, yes, but right now I would like to invite 10 people if you're interested. I'm going to leave that down. Okay. Because I feel like there's a surprise happening in this reading. I have no idea what card it is as you. I hope my music is not, interfering with my messages, but for me, I kind of need it. So long story, some of you know it. I feel like there's a surprise. So I would just want to chat quickly and just mention there has been a huge shift in the energy. I'm getting the messages all over. If you see the picture on this video, that happened during the reading last night, during the group reading. So what happened is I had candles lit, as I always do. And I started hearing these really like crazy noises. And I look over, my candle is so high, like not a fire hazard because it's just in the candle, like it's not going to go anywhere. But it, like, I don't know if it combusted, all of this wax poured out. And I like jump over there. I everything falls down. I jump over there to I'm like, oh my God, my candle. But what happened, and Sylvia actually said as that happened, she's like, I think there's a message for you. And so that happened. I blew out the candle and I left it. But then afterwards, Sylvia's like, what type of candle is that? Because there's a message for you. And so the type of candle it is just probably dollar store, to be honest. It's from my grandma's. And she hadn't, she passed. And when we were taking stuff out, I love candles. So I grabbed these half-used candles. And because it's from my grandma, I want her as much as I can have of her, which won't last. Candles won't last. But I showed her the candle. And you guys can't really see in the picture. I'm going to try and make that picture better. But it's literally like a half of a shape of a heart. And at the top, like this combustion, like this mountain, like a flower is what Sylvia said. She's like, that looks like a flower. So I don't know what that message means. If anyone knows how to read stuff like that, please let me know. And I'll send you the picture of what landed on the floor. But that was just one of many moments last night. That one was a special one that clearly had a message. in it, and my whole system went down. But yeah, it's okay. Weird. I feel like my music went down. So I do just want to mention that even though I didn't sleep, I was actually going to do a reading for the collective at 5 a.m. because I was getting the energy that the masculines aren't sleeping. And I realized I'm kind of like masculine energy. I think that that's part of the reason I'm able to pick up on that, because some of you know, if you have watched my channel for a while, often at night, I would get these messages like, I can't sleep and I have a message for you. And I was getting the messages, but after like that long of a day and it's 5 a.m, I'm like, I have to force myself to go in bed, because like I didn't even go in my bed. I was sitting on my couch online. And I am going to be running a very special in about 2 weeks, but it will only be for a small group of people that I'm going to channel for. And I'm just saying, like, I'm not trying to push people out. It's just that I won't have the time to take on that many people. So I need to start managing my time, because I don't want you guys waiting forever. Okay. So here we go. Let's begin. We're going to start. I personally feel like something's either coming to light, someone's ready to come in. And to be honest, the energy I picked up today had to do with people that were turned down at one point, and all of a sudden that person that turned them down coming back. Okay. So keep that in mind. My cards are upside down. Let's see what that is. Because there's a completion to it. Something has finally, completed its cycle. Now, what's the overall energy that we are going to pick up on here? Okay. So something coming in. I'm going to start with the Page of Pentacles. I actually just did a recorded reading for someone, and I don't know why I'm mentioning this, but it was really cool because she is a lesbian. And such a cool thing is that the reading came out with all pretty much queens, the star card, this and that. But I'm like, I got to start doing more same-sex readings, because it's so cool, the message, and then others can kind of switch it up. And but I don't know why, because the messages are real. And that's why I'm mentioning that. Like, there is some truth to it. There is a truth to the fact that this person is a bit timid. Like, I'm just looking at the bottom of the deck, technically, a bit fearful, secret society. I'm just learning these cards. Remember that. So I'm not trying to give it the true meaning. I'm giving it just an interpretation to go with this. It's like a small little offer. Some of you, your person may have bug eyes. I don't know. It happens. It's okay. Or they may wear glasses. That could be what that is too. Anyhow. Someone was tied up. This is literally almost the same person here with that blue energy tied up. We're seeing their back. They're looking at their demons. They're looking at their fears. They're looking at the eyeballs in the forest. And finally, they're like, I'm going to try and do this. And oh my gosh. I'm just getting shivers right now, because it just reminds me of the spider I saw last night. I saw a spider. Oh my fucking God. Okay. So the overall energy of this reading will be about someone coming forward with some sort of, I want to say directly, small offer. Now, what a small offer means when I say that, it could be just conversation. It could be an apology. It could be like, I'm not picturing someone coming forward with a bouquet of roses. I'm not. That's kind of small in a sense too. But like, they're not coming. I don't feel like a diamond ring. That's not what I'm picking up. It's just something. They're making an effort, facing some fears. And hi, everyone. Oh, I'm so happy you're at work listening to this. Yeah, this is a good time because I finally slept. But someone's just coming forward. They could be figuring out a creative way to bump into you or to reach out to you. And you probably don't. You probably are thinking like, to be honest, I'm picking up some of the feminines here. It's not necessarily the feminines that have shifted. It's actually the masculines. So some of the feminines are still in that energy of I want to say wallowing. I don't use that word, but that's what just came to me. But self-pity, truthfully, we have to take responsibility for what it is. Thank you for all your likes. Some people are some of the feminines are still the one in their head. So the shift I'm feeling, I should have made that clear. I'm actually quite feeling it for the masculine, and I think I'm just picking up on their energy. The feminine energy I just picked up here is still in the Eight of Swords. She's still like, what's happening? What's going to happen? What do I do? How do I free myself from this? What have I gotten myself into? And a lot of sadness. Like, I feel like some of the feminine energy, they really had hope for this situation. And now for some reason, it's just dropped. And I'm going to say that has to do with the shifting and the getting real that comes along with the energies right now. Getting real. Okay, let me see. So there is victory here. There is good things happening here. This did kind of come on the side. And I just feel like this is saying that someone is worried. Am I going to have that victory? Am I going to have that Four of Wands? Am I going to have that marriage or that formal commitment that I desire? First card being the Six of Wands is pretty damn good. It tells me that you're on the right you're on the right path, on the right direction, on the right path. You may not see this. You may not see that you're on the right path in this connection, whoever this may be that we're picking up right now, because normally I am picking up for the masculine. He may not see he's on the right path, but someone around him or others around him or others around you, like they see your potential. I don't know if they know you're on the right path. I don't know if they know how amazing you are, but they're like, something about that person. That person's awesome type of an energy. Serious. Maybe you've become more spiritual. Maybe you've learned to kind of like pick and choose your battles. So you're getting more respect. Take that. This is what my cards are doing today. Okay, guys? Like literally, here we have the Eight of Swords now. I saw the Eight of Swords. I saw her multiple times. And because I'm not taking it out, so the energy for me reading cards today is literally about taking out cards that I'm seeing. Which is really weird because they will just come out. It's really weird. It's happened for my reading earlier and the one before that as well. And yesterday's readings. Like I did a lot of live readings yesterday. It was pretty crazy. So here we go. This victory's coming in and this woman standing here has no clue. You've calmed down a bit. You see how there's not so much tears anymore, not so much emotions. It's kind of drying up and you're kind of on the verge of giving up. Okay. I hear someone saying to themselves, I got to open my eyes. I got to open my eyes. I think you're self-sabotaging for that person. You're like, open your eyes. Like you're telling yourself that, but that's your fear kicking in. So your fear is like, look at what's happening around you. Look at reality. Open your eyes. And you may be telling yourself, I'm an idiot. I'm stupid. You might be like something like that. Why can't I just open my eyes? Why can't I just release myself? Well, because you're supposed to be exactly where you are at this point. Like, maybe not in deep depression, but this is your challenge. This is your lesson. This is for you. Because look, it is coming in, okay? Now, I'm going to acknowledge this because I've learned my lesson, especially with these two cards. This talks about the secret. We're going to look into it. I'm going to pull it out because of the fact that it's going to come out. That's what's happening. I guess that's what's happening with the cards, and it's the collective energy. Like, don't try to ignore the message. It's going to come out, whether or not you ignore it. It doesn't matter. Ignore it all you want. It's still going to come out in the exact time it was meant to come out, which was the exact time. Like, it still comes out. So we have someone coming in here. This person, I feel, is coming in to reveal some sort of a secret, to speak some truth. The truth may just be like, you didn't have to be in deep depression over this. I was coming back. I was taking my time. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know how to handle this. Something happened, I feel, with this masculine, and I do feel this is him coming in. I just feel the same energy here, where I don't know, he got it. I don't know why I want to say ego boost, but a boost of confidence. For some reason, right now, he has a boost of confidence. I'm going to look into why, and then I'm going to look into the secret. Like, there is something he's ready to reveal. So why did he get this boost of confidence? Like, I just had all these thoughts in my head. There is something that came in that gave him a boost of confidence. He's going from the page to the knight. Like, something, maybe he finally saw the value, or like, I don't think that's about that. It's like, it's not, maybe it had to do with business. That's why I'm picking up value. Maybe something he's been waiting for finally came in, and now he's feeling a bit stronger. He's not coming up as a king just yet, but he's coming forward. That's why he took so long. He was waiting for something. We've picked up on that energy, so I guess it's true. I guess for some of them, he really was waiting for something. It could be a contract in regards to an emotional tie that he has, like a family situation, obviously. For some, I just pick up, they may even have been waiting for a child to come in, because I've been picking up on this child energy, right? So maybe he didn't want to leave until, like, to make sure, like, the birth was okay. Like, maybe he has a few other children and he's upset and unhappy in this situation. And he's like, I'm just going to keep the peace until, this happens, or this new offer comes in, or this business deal closes. And then slowly but surely I'm moving forward. So there's something that came in that gave him a confidence boost. It's something he's been fighting for and has put his time into, his money into. So it's come in. It's come in. And if it hasn't, it's happening, in 2 seconds. Like, it's coming. It's here. Now, what's the secret that he was keeping? What's going to be revealed with the moon and the truth? Well, this is crazy. I'm sorry. My cards, this is just crazy, because this is how my readings have been all day today. It's crazy. Like, we have the King of Swords now. So it's all about progression. From the Page of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of the Swords to the King of the Swords now. What is this secret coming in? I mean, I want to include this, but I'm not going to. 6 of Cups. I want to say true love, da-da-da-da. No, whatever it is, it's the real truth. We're going to look into it more. It may not be a pleasant truth. It might be a pleasant truth with the 6 of Cups at the bottom, but it might not be a pleasant truth. It might be something that this person really has to man up and come forward and say to you. It could be being honest about their feelings. It could be, for some, him saying, like, I've loved you my whole life. It could be that they've realized that they've loved you their whole life. Sure. It could be that they have to tell you the truth about children. I already mentioned this pregnancy thing here. It could be that they have to tell you what they've been doing when they were gone, and what they've been doing when they were gone is, taking care of the family. There's a situation that ended, maybe they want to talk about. Maybe they're moving out of a home. Let's look into it more. So tell us more about this truth coming out. Like, love is messy. And that's why I put that on the title of the picture. Like, real love is messy. Do not expect a picture perfect anything. Look at this mess right here. Look at this depressive state someone's in. Look at this person coming in and out energy. Look at these secrets being revealed. Look at these little pipsqueak offers you start with. And it's okay. I'm just saying. Sometimes you think you're in Cinderella land and you expect this masculine. And I know, because I go there too. I'm like, oh, I would love him to bring me like something super duper special and da da da. But did you read the 5 languages of love? Some people don't show love the way you show it. I love gifts. Unfortunately, some guys don't, what their gift is time. Because that's a huge thing. They don't even have time to go get a gift. So if they have time to give themselves to you, that's honestly their honest gift, to spend some time to cuddle, like whatever it may be. Me, I love gifts and I love giving them too. I don't know why. Maybe I was deprived of gifts when I was a child, but I honestly, it's something for me. Everyone's different and I'm not ashamed of it. I honestly get a more secure feeling when my person thinks about me. I don't care if they buy me a soda pop without telling me, and they come over and I got you something, any sort of a gift that they had thought about me, that's how someone can communicate best with me. And then the next would be physical touch. So because I feed off of that, and I don't need to have intimacy, but physical touch, that is intimacy to me, and with someone I care about, because if I don't care about you, you're not touching me. And actually, if I didn't care about someone and they touched me, it would be toxic. I would literally cringe and I would feel it through my whole system. I know this already. So yeah, physical touch with someone I love and loves me is when I thrive. So tell us more about this truth. What is this? I feel like almost in the beginning as well. Ooh, okay. Whoa. Let's take a look at this. But we have the Queen of Swords, guys. I feel almost in the beginning, I totally lost because there's been some sneaky stuff here. Literally what the truth is, guys, I'm just going to put it straight up. He has left, we have the Queen here too. And I don't feel, with this being at the bottom and these situations here, I feel like he's going to say he left someone, there's been a ending. So now there's a fresh start type of energy from his past. He, that's what he was doing. He was maybe, I don't know if it's sneaking around, but the Seven of Swords is also just not talking the truth, not telling you what he's doing, because he didn't want to tell you that he was dealing with a situation he was trying to heal from. It was probably quite hard for him to leave this Queen because of the fact, I feel almost like she shunned him out or shut him down. The communication was off. This Queen with the Pentacle being behind her could have literally been in this situation for financial support, or she could have stuck around, because clearly she's not talking to him. He's facing forward. He's ready to man up. And I think what he's saying is I tried to fix this situation. That might be another one of the secrets. I felt bad. I felt like, I was doing something wrong. So I tried, and I couldn't let go of this burden that was eating away at my soul, that me and this person, we don't even talk. We don't even look at each other. She's not even there, technically. Look at, she's not even present. So, she actually may have been giving her attention somewhere else, to other projects, to other ideas, just not paying attention. And that's another message I got yesterday, guys. And I didn't mention that. But for some of you, I'm going to lose it quickly. 1 second. For some of us, it's important for us, because we're shifting our energies, right? One great way to do that is to actually say something kind to people, say kind things like, I appreciate you. I appreciate your help, for the smallest, stupidest things. Because, someone was helping me out yesterday, or they're going to be helping me out. And I said, I appreciate your help. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, whoa, it's been a long time since I've said that to that person. So for some of you, get back into the way you used to treat your masculine, and the way you treat people when you first meet them and you're excited. Get in that energy and try not to lose it. Try to keep a light-hearted energy here, okay? So this woman could have been in this situation. I feel for with the Emperor being behind it, it's saying this man was the father figure. He was the provider. He kept people safe. He looked out for them. He had their back. No matter how much it hurt them, he would give the clothing off of his back to anyone type of energy. I don't know if it's like that far. They're not idiots. But I mean, like, in the sense, they will do for people that need. But I feel that she was there. Maybe this person was supporting her financial endeavors, her pursuits. So that's the secret, guys. So what his secret is for this person coming forward, now something has been cleared. Oh, and look where I stopped. So what has been cleared is that they have had a separation now. He might have stuck around, like I said before, for a child or for a birth or for the completion of this. One second. I'm just trying to picture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, releasing. Yeah. He may have been waiting for this to come in, and then he had to take some space to heal from all of the bullshit that happened, all of the mental chaos that happened, because he still had left some baggage behind with those 2 swords. He couldn't take everything. It's like when he met you, he pretty much checked out, but he couldn't get it all. He still had other stuff there that he had to deal with and he had to face. So here we have it. Okay. I'm going to leave that there and we're going to go right to our special card here. Let me get my book. Sometimes you see yourself better in the reflection of others. I just see my note I wrote here. That was from a couple of weeks ago, along with all these other notes. I don't know. I'm going to be holding a session soon, like a private session, because I've come to terms with a whole bunch of messages I've gotten about the masculine and how it's actually a large majority of them, their parents are the ones that have the issues. So here, I believe we have a queen of water. I got to double check this. Look at this. Are you kidding me? First of all, it's beautiful, right? Just beautiful. And what is in her belly area? Looks like another entity. Oh, it's a snake. Ooh, I just got that message for those of you that feel that twisting in your stomach right now with the energies turning and coming in and going out. Communication. Sorry, let me just fix my little dress here. It's not appropriate dress for this. Communication coming in because something's coming from her hands. So what the secret is there probably is communication about feelings. I think we talked about that he didn't open his feelings up to you, but I shuffled it back in. Let's look and see what we're seeing here. There's growth as well. Mambo. Sorry, these books are, like I told you guys, a little difficult. So Mambo. What am I at? Fire. The palace. The 4 9s. Sorry, guys. I will find this. 4 6s. Cardinal. Congo. I need Congo and Mambo. 22s. Here, maybe it will tell me here. No. Sorry, guys. Sorry if some of you don't have time for my search. Mambo, the Queen of Cups. What the heck is that noise? I've been hearing someone knock on my door when they're not. It's so bizarre. Here we go. The Queen of Cups, the serpent. Now, I feel like there should be the actual card, but let me just look over this. The Mambo Supreme, she dances with the spirits and she speaks with authority and power. She corrects measures, balancing benefit and obligation. Wow. Her mercies and her rage are the stuff of history. Interesting. Okay. Within the sacred element dance of the Hanfor, the mambo is water. Both levels mountains and cools the fevered mind. Huh. Okay. So let's read the actual card. There's more there, but I'm not going to get into it. So the mambo of water is the watery part of water because they have the mambo of fire, the mambo of earth. This is the queen of water. For example, I just wanted to tell you, like, for example, we have Petro fire next here. This is the mambo of fire. But it's the watery part of fire. It's kind of hard to explain. I'll be able to teach you better one day. Okay, the mambo of water is the watery part of water. She reflects and transmits images and occult impressions. She so easily and perfectly reflects all around her that her own image is nearly imperceptible. The massa are the low who probably have a hand in the forming of such a head. Let me just read that sentence again. Reflects all around her that her own image is nearly imperceptible. So you can't perceive her image. Let's see. The massa are the low who probably have a hand in forming of such a head. This card shows a blue snake wrapped around the mambo's waist. Water rushes from her hands and she seems to envelop in a flow of water which takes the form of her hair. She wears a blue dress. The image, remember the blue dress I spoke of, guys? We have that here too. Interesting. Blue dress, the image of water and the image she presents are mixed and almost inseparable. So she's like all within one. She has a dreamy and tranquil personality, which tends to express itself poetically. Physically, she's likely to be a woman with black or brown hair, or blue, since it's blue, with a golden hue and brown or blue eyes. Interesting. Let me just go back to here and see. Enter the mental state of what's necessary to draw the power. So in New Orleans, they're saying that this woman has this mental state necessary to draw the power from snakes. Now, snakes are really interesting. I don't really know the evil side of them besides like you're a snake or whatever. But I like them because they shed their skin but stay the same. And what that tells me is like they change themselves but not fully. When they come out with a fresh perspective or a fresh look or whatever it may be. But I'm not talking on the outward. I'm talking internally. She's committed to a deep intellectual and experiential understanding of the African mysteries. It's really interesting because I heard someone say something about Africa today, and I don't hear that often. I have no idea what I heard. Dances with very large and powerful snakes. I guess it's just confirmation. Like we are meant to, another priestess wraps the snake around her forehead, the Musliam Munpak, in order to gain close communication with the spirit the snake contains. So it's almost like she's gaining almost, we could say, like sacral chakra power here with this energy. So this water queen, she almost looks like a little cat as well. The queen of the water. I like that we're seeing this snake here because many of us have felt this energy shifting. And what that says is that basically like we're not dreaming. We really are feeling it. There is going to be communication coming in because this is the blue energy, which has to do with the throat chakra. This is going to take you over in a sense. It's like you're going to have a very spiritual moment for some of you with someone. They're going to come in and communicate, and it's like your worlds are going to blend. I don't know if that means you're going to come together and figure out how to make this work, but you're going to realize that gut feeling you had, it's not a bad thing. It's actually the feeling when you know there's going to be change and something special coming. Like that's what I'm feeling here when I look at this. You may think it was bad and you may think it was harsh or whatever it was. And I'm feeling it right now because I get it. I've been feeling it on and off for about 2 weeks now. This is all going to flow and it's all going to make sense and come together. It all comes together. So this is what's coming out. What you've been afraid of and being afraid was going to come out of the woods. It's not as bad as you think. And you're going to take that step and open the door. And what this also tells me, some of you may be getting a visit. Someone may be traveling to see you or surprisingly coming to see you. That might be why your eyes are wide open and you're like, oh my God, he's here. And there's going to be, this communication of truth from this person. It's time. So everyone, thank you so much. I am going to do the $40 special. I'm only going to take 10 people today and then feel out how the energy is. So if you would like that $40 reading, which is pretty amazing, I had amazing feedback from it. It's me pulling out from multiple decks of cards and giving you a message that I pick up for you. No questions needed, no info needed. But it was amazing, that reading. And sometimes I use all different decks for every one of the readings. I had about 50 people book last time and the feedback was so phenomenal, which is why I will keep doing this occasionally. I just have to monitor because I don't want long waiting periods. So if you book today, it probably will come by this time next week, depending what order you book it in. Okay, everyone, thank you so much. I really appreciate all the likes, all the feedback. Shifts are happening. Remember to drink lots of water just to clear out the crap, right? Meditate and all of that stuff. I got back into sync tuition. I think I told you guys. And yeah, your stomach flipped off. Please do like my video so I can get the video out to everyone else. I don't like spiders at all, Lisa. Oh my gosh, just saying it, my stomach turned. Okay, I saw a spider yesterday and yeah, it's weird. Okay, I have a problem with them. Okay, so anyhow, bye. I don't want to talk about them. Have a good day.